Hey everyone, in this video I am going to teach you how to play Yo Ho Ho. Yo Ho Ho is a trick-taking card game, so if you've ever played card games like Spades or Hearts, it works in kind of a similar way. So let's dive right into it. The first thing you need to understand is what is a trick-taking game. So very quickly, in a trick-taking game, everyone gets cards. Each person takes their turn to play one of their cards, and after everyone has played one card, that entire set of cards is called a trick. Okay? And someone wins the trick. Typically, the person who played the highest card in the lead suit wins the trick. So if the first player played a hearts card, then whoever played the highest hearts would win the trick, and then something would happen as a result of that. So these are kind of the terms you need to know. A trick is the set of cards that were played, someone wins the trick, and then the winner of the trick leads the next trick, meaning they become the first player in the turn order for the next trick. Okay? So with that background, let's understand how Yo Ho Ho works specifically as a trick-taking game. At the beginning of the game, you will get a choice of which version of the game to play. There's a short version, a medium version, and a full version. Just to explain the differences between these, a full game of Yo Ho Ho has 10 rounds. And in the first round, you get one card each. In the second round, you get two cards each. In the third round, you get three cards each, all the way up till the 10th round where you get 10 cards each. So that's a full game, and that takes around 45 minutes. The short version of the game just features the first 5 rounds. So first round, one card each, second round, two cards each, all the way up to 5. And the medium version skips the odd numbered rounds. So you are playing rounds 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, and you're getting that number of cards for that round. Okay, so based on the length of the game you want to play, you can choose. If you're just starting off learning the game, I would recommend the short version because it's short and you will quickly see how the tricks work and how the game works, and then you can always go back and play a longer version. So I'm going to demonstrate the full version here. Okay, so in round 1, we get one card each, and we're about to see our cards. Okay, so here comes the first step. First of all, what are the cards in the deck? Let's understand that. So I'm going to pull up this cheat sheet over here, which you can see in the bottom left of your screen. So there's a total of 70 different cards in the deck. You have 4 suits of cards. You have yellow, green, purple, and black, and you have 14 cards in each, 1 through 14. You have 2 mermaid cards. You have 5 pirate cards. You have 1 Anne Bonny card. You have 1 Blackbeard card, and you have 5 escape cards. All right, for a total of 70 cards in the starting deck. And from top to bottom, this is the relative ranking of the cards. So the escape cards are the weakest. They rank lower than all the other cards. Then you have the 4 suits of cards, yellow, green, purple, and black. The black suit is the trump suit. So the black suit technically ranks higher than the first 3 suits. Okay? The mermaids rank higher than everything above. The pirates rank higher than everything above. Anne Bonny and Blackbeard are special. So Anne Bonny can be played as either a pirate or an escape. So what will happen is if you get the Anne Bonny card, as soon as the round starts, Anne Bonny will split into 2 cards that are colored orange. One of them will be the pirate card, and one of them will be an escape card. And as soon as you play one of them, the other one disappears from your hand. So you make the choice implicitly of which one to play, but Anne Bonny can only be played as a pirate or an escape, not as both. And then finally, you have Blackbeard, which is the strongest card in the entire game. Blackbeard ranks higher than all the previous cards. The one exception is that mermaids beat Blackbeard. Okay? So there's kind of a rock, paper, scissors thing going on between mermaids, pirates, and Blackbeard. Pirates beat mermaid, Blackbeard beats pirate, but mermaid beats Blackbeard if they are played in the same trick. So now that we understand the cards, let's look at our 1 card for this round, which is the yellow 2. So what's going to happen is, when everyone has 1 card each, there's only 1 trick. We will all play our 1 card, and then someone will win the trick. What we have to do before we start playing tricks is we have to bid on how many tricks we think we will win. We are making a prediction. And the way the scoring in the game works is that if you make a prediction and you get your prediction exactly correct, you get 20 points per trick that you predicted you would win. If you make a prediction but you are off, like let's say you predict you will win 2 tricks but you only win 1 trick, you will lose 10 points for each trick that you were off. if I bid 2 and I make 1, I would lose 10 points because I was off by 1. And that's true whether if I won fewer tricks than my bid or more tricks than my bid. If you're off by any amount in either direction, you lose 10 points for each trick that you were off. Okay? The other nuance here is that you can bid 0. You can predict that you will win 0 tricks. If you bid 0 and you successfully get 0 tricks, you will get 10 points times the number of tricks in the round total. So let's imagine it's the 8th round. We have 8 cards each, and I bid 0, and then we play through all the tricks, and I actually win 0 tricks. I would get 80 points, 10 times 8. Similarly, if I bid 0 and then fail to make my bid, so I actually win a trick, meaning it's not 0, then I would lose 10 times the number of tricks in that round. So the win and loss for bidding nil is very high. It's related to the number of tricks total in the round. Okay. So with this understanding, we're in the first round. We have 1 card each. Do I think I will win 0 tricks or 1 trick? Well, the yellow 2 is a very low card, so I'm going to predict that I will win 0 tricks. All right, so we can see how many tricks each person predicted because there's this little card in the top right of your camera, and that shows you how many tricks you bid. So if you bid 0, it's called nil, so that's why it says nil. If you bid any number of tricks, it shows that many skulls. So this player bid 1 trick, okay? And now because we each have only 1 card, we're all gonna play our card. So I played the yellow 2, bot 1 played the yellow 5, bot 2 played the purple 7, and bot 3 played the purple 5, okay? So just to recap what happened there were 2 yellow cards, there were 2 purple cards. Because the first card that I played was yellow, yellow is the lead suit, okay? So it's the highest card in the lead suit that wins the trick. And so the highest yellow card, which was played by bot 1, the yellow 5, won the trick. Now, it's worth saying that when you look at this cheat sheet, there is a lead suit. The highest card in the lead suit wins the trick. However, all of these special cards that are not suited override that and can be played at any time, okay? So if I play a yellow card, technically you have to play a yellow card if you have one, but you can always play a mermaid or a pirate or Anne Bonny or Blackbeard or the Escapes, okay? So you only have to follow suit. If you're gonna play a suited card, you have to follow suit, but otherwise you can play any special card. If you don't have a card in the lead suit, so let's imagine that I play a yellow card and you don't have a yellow card, you can play anything you like, and black is the trump suit, meaning that black will always override any other suit. So if I play a yellow card and then you play a black card, you are currently winning the trick. Okay, so let's play through a few more examples. So now we're on to round 2. And now there's up to 2 tricks that anyone can win in this round. You'll also notice that our scores have updated from the previous round based on whether we correctly made our prediction or not. So I bid nil, and then I also won 0 tricks. That's why I have 10 points, 10 times 1, because there was 1 trick in that round. In this round, both of these cards were again very low, so I think I'm going to bid nil again. So 3 people bid nil, and bot 3 bid 2, and now bot 1 is the first player, and bot 1 starts with an escape card. Bot 2 plays yellow, bot 3 plays a pirate. So let me just give some running commentary here. Because the first card was a special card, there is no suit yet. When bot 2 played the yellow 12, now the lead suit is yellow. Okay, so what the lead suit is gets deferred until the first suited card is played. Okay, so yellow 12 was winning the trick at that point. Then bot 3 played a pirate. Pirates rank higher than all of these cards, so bot 3 is currently winning the trick. And I'm going to get rid of this green 8 here. And bot 3 wins the trick, and one of their skulls gets filled in. And because bot 3 won the trick, they now lead the next trick, so it's their turn. They're going to start with a green 1. I'm going to play my purple 6 because I have no choice. Yellow 9. Great. And bot 3 wins because green is the lead suit, and the green 1 was the highest card in the lead suit. So even though there were numbers that were higher than the green, they had to be green in order to have a chance of winning the trick. And again, our scores have updated. All of us made our prediction last time. Let's do one more round just to make sure this is clear. You'll notice the first player at the start of each round keeps rotating. So now bot 2 is the first player. Bot 2 plays a black 7.
Great!
That orange card is Anne Bonny played as a pirate. Okay? So recall that Anne Bonny is originally this card, and in your hand it will split into a pirate and an escape. A pirate is a pirate, so it ranks over here. All right? So currently Anne Bonny is winning the trick. I'm going to play my green 12.
On the open seas.
Okay. So this is important. So when multiple cards of the same type are played in a trick, it is only the first one that can win the trick. So in this trick, there are two pirates. There's Anne Bonny played as a pirate, so effectively a pirate, and then this pirate that bot 1 just played. But the person who played the first pirate wins the trick. All future pirates played in the same trick cannot win the trick. Okay, that is why bot 3 wins the trick. Cool. Green 7, green 3. That's a pirate. Okay, that ranks higher than all these other cards. Great. So bot 1 won the trick and gets to lead the next trick. That's Blackbeard. That's the highest ranked card in the game. You know, unless there's a mermaid played. Okay. So notice, so when I play this, I'm going to play the last card in the round. So bot 1 is going to win this trick, but bot 1 bid 1. So they will win 2 tricks even though they bid 1, so they will lose 10 points. Similarly, bot 3 predicted they would win 3 tricks, but they are only going to win 1, so they will lose 20 points. Meanwhile, bot 2 and I predicted that we would win 0 tricks, and we will win 0 tricks, so we will get 30 points each because the round has 3 tricks in total, right? That's why I'm at 60, bot 2 is at 60, and bot 3 and bot 1 went down. Okay. So that is the game. And again, you can play the long version of the game, which is what the game is currently doing, or you can choose a shorter version. This is a super thinky game. You know, if you're familiar with Spades and Hearts, you know there's a learning curve in terms of looking at your hand and accurately predicting how strong that hand is, right? There's also an element of like tracking which cards have been played, because let's say you're playing a 7-player game and you're in the 10th round. All 70 cards are in play. So every time you see a mermaid or a pirate, you know, you can keep track of how many are left in the deck, and therefore like when you should play what. So there's a really fun learning curve here where you get better at looking at your cards and predicting what will happen. And then there's a lot of nuance in which, you know, there's a lot of nuance in the order in which you play your cards. That's a big part of the strategy. So we've had a ton of fun with this one. It has a lot of replay value, and I'd highly recommend you check it out. Thanks so much.